Tonight's guest, Billy Orme, with your hosts, Kutz and Ezane.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to What's So Funny, man. Woo! What's up, Ezane?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, man, how was your week, brother?
Hey, my week was great.
It was good?
Yeah, it was yours, man.
Man, it was a wonderful, wonderful week, man. It's going to be a wonderful, great show tonight. Got a very, very special guest in the house. But before we get into that guest, I would like to send a very, very special shout out to La Banana. They're a new business here in North County, San Diego. Right. And I just want to, say, hey, go support them. The food is delicious. Man, the tortas, the fruit, the shakes, the smoothies. Go check them out, La Banana, man. Gotta check them out, North County, San Diego. That's what's up. Get your snacks on, you know what I'm saying? But, man, who we got on the show tonight, sir?
And tonight we got a very special guest, which is Mr. Billy Orme.
Billy, what's up, man? Welcome to
How's
the
it going?
How's
it going, everybody?
So
it feels good to be on here, man. Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it, man.
It's about darn time, man.
I know Walter is telling me great things about the show. Bilal's telling me great things. So I definitely am glad to be here, man. I feel honored to be here. So.
No, that's what's up.
Thank you. We thank you for that.
No problem.
Yeah, man, that's cool, man. So, man, how was your experience with us, over at Indian Joe's, at the brewery and everything? How was it?
I felt honored to be there, man. You guys are very oriented towards taking care of your comics.
Right.
When I walked in there, I felt like, I was part of the What's So Funny family myself.
Man,
and honestly, man, I miss live entertainment. I miss actually being before an actual crowd instead of like performing in front of, cars and people being in their cars. I miss actually that connection of seeing people in a live venue, much like Indian Joe Brewery.
So you be performing in front of cars? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. But did you hear? Okay, so Dave Chappelle did a special and he actually mentioned that. His latest special, he said something about people are like driving up. It's called drive-in comedy. And you're on a lifted stage and you're performing in front of like people in their cars. And if you're funny, then they give you honks. But if you're not funny, they don't do anything. So it's just kind of
they hit the blinkers, right?
That's crazy, man. But yeah, man, it was great, man. We had a great time at Indian Joe's, man. Just the show itself and stuff like that. We're there for 17 weeks, consecutively, 17 weeks. So we had a very, very good time, man. We enjoyed having you as a guest as well, and man, we just come right now, right here to check in with you, man, see what you've been up to, making sure you've been staying COVID fresh, wearing your mask and everything, and keeping your social distance.
By the way, we got a mask for you on the way. We got a What's So Funny mask,
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice. I like that, man. I like that. Yeah, I like wearing designer masks and stuff like that. Like I recently bought like a Black Lives Matter mask, which was cool. The design was super awesome. I like the message. So if you guys have a mask to throw my way, I'll buy anything that you guys.
It's a gift. It's a gift from What's So Funny staff to you guys. Just a little token appreciation of you guys taking time out to come to our show, and I know it's something that you can definitely use.
Nah, we gonna send you like a few more so you can give out to your loved ones, to like whoever you think that will like it or wear it, so you can give it to them. So we gonna
absolutely. Yeah, dude. Like send it my way, I'll totally wear it. Honestly, I've been I have a Coffee Wednesdays show where I'm like, it's Coffee Wednesdays, bitch.
Right.
And I'm about to put that on a mask because truth be told, we'll be wearing masks, dude, for the next year and a half. I think it's the best way to promote, to be honest. So
got anything that, we can wear, send it our way, and we got your support as well, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, absolutely.
So how's that coffee thing? How's that going? What is that? Can you talk about it more for us so that people that don't know?
So okay, so it's kind of like every Wednesday since 2018. I would go to a coffee shop or what have you, and I would just like get a coffee and then write a good review about the coffee shop and stuff, and like write about my experience. But then also I would just talk about just like what's going on in my life, any shows that I can drop some shows that I'm going to be doing on that Wednesday. And so it's kind of a promotional tool, but it's also kind of giving back to that coffee shop. And it's not just like going to Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. I support small businesses.
Zane love donuts though, man. This guy right here, and man, what? We just got through eating like a bunch of Krispy Kreme donuts up in this joint.
Nah, man, he lying.
Yeah. Right before the thing took off tonight, man.
Yeah, dude, I go to Winchell's, man. They've got the best donuts in San Diego.
Oh, man, no doubt. Hey, bro, I was raised up on Winchell Donut. Big shout out to the Big W Winchell Donuts, man. And it made me what I am today.
Yeah. And so every Wednesday when I do my Coffee Wednesdays, I'll be like, it's Coffee Wednesdays, bitch. And it gets people hyped, man. I'm getting a lot of like people that are like hitting me up and they're just like, dude, hey man, every Wednesday it makes my day to see that you're happy and you're drinking your coffee and that you're writing good reviews, you're being positive and everything. And so it's kind of like a promotional tool, but it's an empowering tool. People love it, I guess. So
let's go off the top of the head right here. I had a question, or someone asked me a question earlier today, and they were like, man, I believe we really live in a bubble. And I was like, what make you think that? And he said, well, because for the simple fact that these fires started in California, they have now traveled to other states, now into other countries. It's like, why, if we wasn't in a bubble, why wouldn't it just go away? Why is it going from one place to another? So, I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
So I read something on Facebook the other day. It kind of just gave a breakdown of it. So over the past 30 years, there's been, it's kind of like what Childish Gambino writes about in his song Feels Like Summer, where it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter every single day and everything. And it's because just the emissions of gas into the air, the cars that we drive and everything. Of course, with that fire that happened, that was apparently it was according to a gender reveal party, and they used fireworks. So they started burning acres and acres and acres of land. So that's one thing. The next thing could just be sheer, if it's coming to anything in America, it could be just sheer, selfishness. Like, for example, it could be that we're using a lot of plastic, a lot of styrofoam. We got a lot of landfills. So a lot of that stuff, people are like either littering or throwing on the side of the road. It's getting hot. All of that stuff, when it's melting or whatever, there could be stuff that's like getting emitted up into the air from that. If you go to LA, there's a lot of traffic. And when it's real dense and there's a lot of traffic and then that's going up into the air, it creates a lot of smog. You also have a lot of like greenhouse like gases that are going up into the air and everything. So that's like kind of affecting the ozone layer, which means that if we don't have any like barrier between us and the sun, we're spiraling into the sun at twice the rate that we were 30 years ago. And so now every single year we're reaching higher temperatures, and not only are we like getting to the point where we're reaching higher temperatures, there's not a lot of rain for the crops. So that's affecting like agriculture.
And affecting our food.
We're having a drought with water too.
Right.
It's starting to get to that point. So we just got to do everything that we can to make sure that, what the scientists say is travel less, try to take like public transportation, because for every person that takes public transportation, they're not emitting gas into the air from their diesel trucks or their cars or anything like that. So there's just a multitude of things that are occurring at one time. And as humans, we are so proud that we don't really care about like everything globally. We only care about what's going on in our little bubble. So we just got to do better to embrace the idea of trying to help the earth to the best of our ability, because if not, it's just going to get hotter. The ice caps are just going to melt. We're going to have a lack of resources soon, and it's going to result in drought, death, all that. So it's
Yep, true that. So go Tesla. Everybody go out and buy you a Tesla or electric car, whatever your choice might be. But definitely, man, we definitely got to get over the hump. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not riding horses anymore. We're not trucking to the cowboy days. Everybody riding horses. We got over that. And then we went. They was riding stagecoaches and buggies and shit. Now we got buses, yachts, planes, helicopters, and Tesla. We got electric cars, so we definitely got to step into that whole situation out there. But man, so what inspired you to become a comic?
I would say, dude, just hitting rock bottom with my depression and stuff. So when I think I was about 21, I was in college, dude. I was extremely depressed. Kind of went through kind of like a Patch Adams kind of thing, where how Robin Williams and Patch Adams explains the idea of once you hit rock bottom, like with your loneliness and stuff like that, you want to improve the lives of others. So I just became a comic after that. Like I would start making like people laugh and like smile, and I would say side comments about different like when I was in college, we would be in class, I would say side comments about the material, and I would get people to laugh. So then that was part of it. The next part of it's kind of like the John Witherspoon aspect. John Witherspoon, he mentioned in Rogan, he mentioned to Joe Rogan, he said the money. I'm not gonna lie. Part of it's the money and the business aspect. I like the idea of making people laugh, but I also like the idea of making like money off of, making.
For being real.
Man, you dropping some knowledge, but hey,
got us a real
wait a minute though. It's football season, man. What you got on that hat right there, man?
I got the Raiders, dude.
Woo! Give it up for the Las Vegas Raiders, first year, man.
They just won the other day, man. So we're gonna see what they can do. I think against the Saints, we'll see what they can do against Breeze and his offense.
Right. Hey, I'm not really big like in the the sports thing or whatever, but I do support. And I used to live in Oakland, but since I've been here in the San Diego area, the Raiders came like maybe 2 years before the whole Chargers left, and they did a tailgate. And was one of the best. I've never been to a tailgate, so this thing was incredible. Everyone was there, bro. Like all the mascots, everybody. The guy that did the Raider song, I got his phone number, got in touch with him, was on video with them. I went, bro. It looked like a mini fair, and I was like, excuse me, I'd like to buy some tacos. They're free. I'm like, but I want, how about a rib free? How about the beer? He said, are you a Raider fan? I'm like, yeah. He said, well, everything is free. I was like, wow, bro.
They take care of you, man. But so I've been to a tailgate up in Oakland, and it was a beautiful thing. I think I was near Oracle too, where they had the Golden State Warriors and stuff like that. But when I went to go see the game, we played the Chargers. And so I had taken a Greyhound bus up there to go see the Chargers play. We were doing okay, but we had our kicker or whatever, like he was just terrible, dude. But we were still able to get through. Well, next thing you know, as I'm leaving the stadium, they said, hey, I think the Chargers are or Raiders scored a touchdown. I was like, all right, cool. Then I can get on the BART. I can get out of here. I could be happy, get back on the Greyhound, and come back down to San Diego. But then as soon as they told me that Phillip Rivers was making a comeback and that they also had like a kicker come in, kick that 3 points, they went into overtime. And then all of a sudden the Raiders lost. So you would see fans like throwing shit, getting pissed off.
You was already gone, though, so man. It was a good thing you got up out of there, though. Hey, dude.
It was getting hectic because I was just like, I guarantee we're the Raiders. Something's just going to happen. They're going to lose in the fourth quarter because we're not we used to be a fourth quarter team when we had Howie Long and Kent Stabler, and we had Rich Gannon, and we had like just so many great players. But now we're like no longer a fourth quarter team. We start to lose that edge in the fourth quarter. So when we lost to Phillip Rivers, I'm like, this is typical Rivers, dude, making a comeback. He's not good, but he shows up in the fourth quarter. So
a buddy of mine, he's a ticket season holder over there at the arena and at the stadium, and then, so he took me to a couple of Raider games. That's the only NFL football games I've ever been to is a Raider game. So I have been to the Black Hole. It's scary, bro. Like, it's literally, it's scary, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, it's like these fans are like, bro, they're like out of body, bro. If they did something to you, honestly, bro, I would forgive them, bro. Like, because it would be like, these guys are so into it. Bro, it was amazing. So
it's a different experience, dude.
The LA Raiders, the Oakland Raiders, the LA Raiders, and the Las Vegas Raiders, baby.
Hey,
yeah.
soon to be San Diego
Black
Raiders.
and silver. Nah, we don't want them, bro. We don't need no more football out here. We got soccer. We close to the border. We got a lot of soccer shit going on. So we good with soccer, baseball.
Hey man, but back to your comedy life. Being a comedian, did your family support you growing up? Like, you know, like when you tell them I want to be a comedian, did they support you? Like, all right, man, we got your back. Right? How was it for you?
110%, man. They supported me. Like my grandma, when I was like 5 years old, she had a cane, so I would go get her cane, and I would just act like it's a microphone, and I would do Richard Pryor bits. Wow. She loved that.
Wow. Shout out to Richard Pryor, R.I.P.
Hey, shout out your grandma.
Man, he was an amazing guy, bro. Like, amazing person.
Right.
Yeah, he went through so much. So when it was the idea of him hitting rock bottom and everything, he took his tragedy and he like made it a comedy and everything. And so I was like, you know, if he's going through a lot and he's rich and he's dealing with so many problems, then, and he's turning it into laughter, then, and my family's seeing that and they're supporting that, they keep pushing me in that direction. It's a therapeutic thing. Like, turn your anger into happiness, because nobody wants to go out there and be angry and pissed off every day. So they were telling me, use that, do talent shows, go, like, I remember doing my first comedy competition and winning my first comedy competition in 2011.
Congratulations on that, man. Woo! Yeah.
So they pushed me, and then it just continued to be a point where eventually I needed an internship during my college. And my mom told me, she was like, after your 4-year degree, you don't have an internship. It's right there. You should already know what you need to do. And I was like, well, what do you think? She's like, go to a comedy club and apply for an internship and do comedy and travel and do what you've always told me you wanted to do comedy.
Woo! Man, you follow your dream. You got your team on your hat. You're a proud dude, man. I'm loving that, bro.
Man, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, man, everyone around you, been, like COVID, free, or you have any friends or family that contracted the virus?
We had, so back in February, I mean, personally, me back in February, I didn't know if I had the common cold or what have you, but I definitely showed signs or symptoms. It was not official. The whole COVID thing at that time was considered by President Trump to be kind of like a hoax, kind of. Because as you said, like as he says in his interviews, he wanted to downplay it, which is exactly what I already knew he was doing. Well, anyway, so I was like getting to the point where I couldn't breathe. I was having trouble getting up. Anytime I would get up off the bed, I would go to walk 2 steps and start to fall. And I just was blacking out and wasn't feeling well. And all of a sudden, like, I was, puking to the point where, like, I just couldn't keep any chow down or anything like that. Wow. And so I don't know. I don't know if I actually had it or not, but I could tell you that it felt like it. So,
right. And it's funny you say that because, not funny, but it's funny you say that, I guess it is, that I know people in the latter part of 2019 that contracted like a flu symptom that was bad, like took them out for like a week, you know, and they contracted it, and then now it was like everyone was saying like, hey, that was COVID. You know, that was.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the symptoms and everything, you're lightheaded, you feel nauseous, you're dizzy, you're to the point where you can barely stand, you're to the point you can't be out in the sun for more than like 5 or 10 minutes. Like I just remember like feeling a little bit better, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to try this. I'm going to go to work, because I didn't go to work over a weekend, and then all of a sudden, like by the time it hit Monday, I was like, all right, I'm not feeling well. Tuesday came around, I wasn't feeling well, and then Wednesday I tried to go in. Well, next thing you know, my boss sees me, and as I'm walking up the steps, I'm stumbling up the steps. So she was like, we might have to give you a drug test. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, because you're walking all funny. I was like, I don't drink before I come to work or anything. I don't drink at all. She was like, well, you look like your face is pure white. You're like, you look drowsy. She's like, just go home. Don't be here. Just go home. So I had to wait it out. So I don't know if I had that or not, but if I did, and that's what it felt like. Yeah. But we did have a friend that one of my buddies was affected by COVID, and he worked at a McDonald's, and his boss had it, and she didn't tell anybody, and it was Yeah, it was crazy. So I was like, dude, this isn't okay. And he had to deal with that for about a week or 2 weeks. It got to the point where he was going through it for about a month or 2 months, and it could have been pretty bad, but he was able to handle it. But it's still just the work, not even saying anything, not shutting down, not quarantining anybody. That's a problem within itself.
Well, I mean, our prayers go out to them. Hope everyone is well, and that whole situation got handled. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a very, very, very serious situation that we're in right now, and I mean, it's changed the world. I mean, it's putting people out of business, people out of their homes, into the streets. You know,
not even able to open up clubs or anything
right
now. So it's
So it's really crazy right now. But man, you know, right now we play a little part. It's called Truth Be Told, and we are now about to play it with you. We're gonna ask you some random questions. You know, we have on this cards, and you give us your best, honest, truth answer. Here we go. I'm gonna start it off, man. So check this out. Who will win a fight between Superman or Batman? Who will win that fight?
Superman.
And why is that? Why is that?
Because he has he has these immortal, all natural powers. I mean, he has kryptonite, but that's really it, man. Batman just isn't an all around like master of like martial arts like Superman is. Like Superman has these all natural powers. Yeah, he would totally win, dude.
But you're forgetting something. He got a sidekick, Robin, man. They're a duo, man. They come together, man. So he would be like, Robin coming in.
Matter, dude. Like Superman's got these right here, bro. He's like ready to rock.
Shout out to Superman, man. Ezane got a question for you. Go ahead.
God forbid, what would you pick for your last meal?
Last meal? Oh, man. I'm a simple dude, man, but I like soul food. Soul food is my thing to go to.
That's what's up. Woo! Any local soul food spots you want to shout out, man? Because I need a couple of tips myself. But who's one of your favorites?
So there's, I don't know exactly any local shops around here. I'm still trying to find some mom and pop shops.
Used to be a lot, like Hubbard's Barbecue and all that, you know, and stuff like that. But if y'all do want to get some good barbecue and you're in San Diego, man, the Chef Jones, man, he makes it happen. He's right there off Mission Gorge. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Chef Jones?
Yeah, Chef Jones, yeah. Jones Barbecue.
Oh, shit.
Good barbecue, links, ribs, brisket, you name it, bro.
Sure.
Yeah. But next time we're gonna have some barbecue sauce for you. You like barbecue, bro, for real?
I love it, dude. That's what I just made my meatloaf with. I met Big Wheezy. He was on I had him on one of my shows. I had him headlining, man. Wheezy, I remember like 4 or 5 of his jokes, dude, that like just really just made an impression on me. And it makes me laugh to this day, man. His jokes are solid. And I know that he was an opener for Cat Williams.
Him and Cat is very good friends, even to this day. And, man, they like thicker than thieves, man. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Cat Williams. Like I said, I had an honor to work with Cat earlier in his career before he, even got the Friday role and stuff like that. So I always knew then that he was a very, very special person. I seen him walking through the club before it even opened at the Century Club, and I was like, I stopped him, like, hey, who are you? You know, he's I'm Cat in the Hat. I'm the host for the night. And I'm like, all right, cool. He gave me his business card. I'm like, all right, man, let's tap in. Our first show, 20 shows in, we were still working with Cat, and we did a lot of shows, a lot of production together. So, yeah, shout out to Cat Williams, man. He told me when he was going to do Friday, he said, man, I got an audition, audition for a new movie that Ice Cube got coming out, and I was like, man, good luck on that, and the rest is history. Got it. So yeah, shout out to him, Big Wheezy, all of them.
Big Wheezy's barbecue, bro. I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready.
Yeah, I see him, bro. I was like, but he got some of that barbecue sauce too. So I'm gonna send you a bottle of Chef Jones barbecue sauce, and it will be autographed. All right?
Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
Along with the What's So Funny mask. And also, one of our sponsors tonight is Eargasm. Eargasm earplugs. So what they are, they're actually earplugs. So they noise canceling earplugs. They form fitting. They have a distinct design. And man, these things are very, very comfortable. You know what I mean? These are very comfortable earplugs. You don't even notice that they're in there, and people won't notice that they're in there because they're a clear gel. So we'll send you a set of these Eargasm earplugs out for one of our sponsors, Eargasm. Shout out to them. And I know you see the hat over here on the table. You know what I'm saying? I'll pick it up, get a little closer.
I love hats, dude.
Yeah. That's my man. Shout out to my man Dave Hester from the hit TV show Stores Wars. He's a very good friend of mine. We will have him here on set or via Zoom for an interview coming up. Yeah. He was sick. Yeah. But he is better now. So I want to send a very, very shout out to Mr. Dave Hester, aka the man from the Stores Wars show. This is his hat. He's a really good friend of ours. He will be here on the show. I got another question for you, though, man. You know what I'm saying? This thing ain't over. It ain't over. It ain't over, man. Woo, woo, woo. No. It ain't over. So, here we go. How would you describe the color yellow to a blind person? Woo! Like La Banana, like a yellow person. How would you? A yellow person, La Banana. That's a person.
I would say bright. I would say bright. I would say it goes on T-shirts. There's always a smiley face on it. There's vivid. It's a vivid hue. Never saturated. Beautiful color. I mean, it's difficult, man, because I'm trying to describe the aesthetics of it, and I'm just like, oh man,
it's kind of hard.
Yeah, it's got an aura to it, like a positive aura, like very goes in every single light, shines bright. It's pretty much what I got, man.
You know what I'm saying? The whole universe, the whole world, you know? Yeah, man, definitely, bro. Like, right, man.
Next question for you, my bro.
It's the sun. It's the,
I know you won't like this question right here. It's gonna be a tough one. Well, okay. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be tough because you know what I mean. I don't know what you are, what kind of user you are. But Xbox or PlayStation?
Oh, hold on.
Easy, man. PlayStation, bro. All day.
All day, man.
Hey, you must be waiting on that Sony PlayStation 5 like we are, man. Woo.
I've had an Xbox before, and I was not really impressed too much. I've always been a Sony guy, and so it's hard for me not to want to buy the PS5 as soon as it comes out November 15th. So
I heard it. Better get it. I got mine coming. Don't even worry about it.
That's the day before my birthday, so anybody want to give me a birthday gift? You already know what to get me.
You already know what to get.
there you go, man. I'm about to be the GoFundMe guy for it. I'm about to be like, hey man, I need that money for so I can get that PS5, man.
Hey, speaking about that, we'll give out your Cash App. Anybody want to support your?
Yeah, you got Cash App, Venmo. What you got?
I got Venmo. It'll just be, I think it's like Wilford Lee Orme Jr. on that. Cash App, I think it's like Wilford Lee Orme Jr. as well. So
It's a fundraiser for Mr. Billy Orme's PlayStation 5.
Fundraiser, baby. We can start right here, right now, today. Hey. Hey, man, that's what's up. Hey, shout outs.
Hey man, so you got any shout outs you want to give out to anybody?
I mean, most importantly, I would say my family's been a good support system during that.
Yeah, definitely give it up for the family,
Shout out the family.
Yeah. Shout out to my lovely fiance.
Keep it going, man. Because I know it, man.
Yeah, I mean, definitely shout out to you guys for keeping
Thank you, man.
Everything going, and you guys. And then I'd say the rest of it would just be like anybody who's dealt with the wildfires and everything like that. Shout out to you guys for keeping a positive attitude.
And the first responders, people out there putting their lives on the line and losing lives and not being able to go back to home to their families. And hey, man, I definitely send a shout out to them, man, because these fires is a serious, serious thing, you know?
And so we're okay. So they have a show tonight. One of my buddies has a show at an undisclosed location, and he's trying to help out a fellow comic. His name's Dewey Bratcher. Okay. And so they're currently doing a show for him just to kind of try to raise some money for him because he was involved in the fire directly. And I think he lost a lot of things in the fire. So they're doing that. I'm doing a show. So that's so what we're doing, or what I'm doing, along with Bilal Young and my buddy Walter. Shout out to both of them because they're, and my buddy Cedro, we're all going to be doing, and Tim Heights, we're going to be doing a show October 15th. Okay. We're going to be doing a show in San Carlos. We're going to be supporting the firefighters, individuals that lost their houses in Alpine, and then a lot of individuals who are like dealing with all the wildfires and stuff like that in Riverside and Portland, Oregon. So we're going to be doing a show for them. Our headliner is going to be Earl Skakel.
That's what's up. Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Celine Whittington's going to be there. Celine was also on Roast Battle of a Comedy Store.
Right. What's your social media drop?
Instagram is the one I'm on the most. It'll be, I think it's like Orme. It's like Orme Billy or Billy Orme on there. It'll have my mug with my wife on there. So yeah, that's one. And then Facebook, it's like Billy Orme. It's just got me and my wife, and I'll be in a Seattle Sonics shirt. So yeah, just follow me on that.
Man, that's what's up, man. I wasn't able to make it yesterday, bro, but man, out in Chula Vista, my guys out there, man, Albert and Junior, they got the Hibachi King truck out there in Chula Vista. Make sure y'all go out there and check them out. It's a beautiful situation, man. Go support, go support, go support. I know we can't get inside. They're a food truck. You definitely, guys, surround that thing. Show them some love. They're new. They're in Chula Vista. And, man, go out there and say what's up to Albert and Junior, man. Hibachi King truck. That's what's up. The Hibachi Kings. You know, you already know, baby. Get us that information for the Cash App or Venmo for the other comic, so we can definitely contribute right here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Man, we enjoyed having you here, man. Once again, I want to thank La Banana, out of North County, San Diego. you know, for, you know, giving us some grub. It's in the background, you know what I'm saying? We eating it up and everything. Can't show it to you, but shout out to La Banana. Shout out to Dave Hester. Yep. See you this weekend, Dave. You already know, man. Shout out to Eargasm, noise cancellation, earplugs. Off the chain, man. And we're going to send you all this, man. And then on top of that, that's not here tonight, Chef Joe Jones, we're going to send you that barbecue sauce, man. I'm going to have him make sure he autographs it for you, and I'll get that to you promptly. Thank you for your time. Our Cash App is $WSF Comedy. If you don't know, you will know. This What's So Funny form here, this show right here is going to blow up, bro. It's going to be really, really big. And we did it all for the comics, to give them a forum to be able to say, hey, this is what's on my mind. This is what's been on my mind. And thank you for letting me share it right here at the Black Table. What's So Funny? Zane.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having us and sharing your knowledge with us, you know, your experience with us, and all your life experience as well. So, yeah, until the next time, Mr. Billy Orme, man.
Yeah, man, you the man, Billy, man. You got any last words, Billy, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Not really. Just be safe, be peaceful, treat each other respectfully, man, and just keep making people laugh.
Man, that's what's up. Hey, you know what? I want to say something about this dude's shirt. This is a custom shirt that Ezane had made. And you know what's the name of the company? You know the company name that make these, dude. It's awesome, bro. Like it hits you at a different angle. Like you know what I mean? That's an awesome shirt, bro.
Thank you.
And he got the period in the front and at the end to let you know, like, hey.
But I also like your shirt. What does that say?
Oh, man, the Blackpreneur, man, you already know, man. This is my guys out of the Bay Area. They have a clothing called Cold World clothing out of the Bay Area. I think out of El Cerrito area, out of the East Bay in Oakland. So definitely shout out to them. Shout out to them for repping us this weekend over at the party bus. They did a big party bus this past weekend. Everyone was repping What's So Funny. So whatever you need,
we're here.
Mi casa, su casa. It's all good. Hey, man, well, once again, I'm going to wrap this thing up. We're going to get out of here. But thank you for playing Truth Be Told. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thanks to all our sponsors once again. And thank you for being who you are. We'll catch you on the next one. Ezane, peace, man. We out.
Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.